Hi, here's my advocacy project. It's a school library pantry by Amber Neighbors. So what is a school library pantry? Well, the program itself provides students with supplies that they may need, and it's not just limited to school supplies, although I am proposing that part of the provisions will be for school supplies. Many library pantries stay stocked with food, like non-perishable items, hygiene products, and any other items that the student population happens to need. So I have three main objectives. The first one is to support student needs by addressing food insecurity through the provisions of essential items. Two, create a learning environment, and this will be done by meeting student needs and then supporting the well-being of students, which in turn will develop success. And the third is to cultivate collaboration through donations provided by whoever wants to contribute, whether that be community or staff, teachers, students. A community of collaboration will occur, and this engagement will be important in cultivating a school community. So the targeted student audience for this project are the students who are economically disadvantaged. And in my district, this happens to be about 20% of the students. So the budget for this project is $500 per every 6 weeks. Our district runs off of a 6 weeks. And the total budget for the year would equate $3,000. Funding would get the pantry started, but there would be a supplement of donations from staff, students, and community members, or whoever would like to be involved. And then our student council also does a project every month to support any group that they choose. So student council could also support at least one specific fundraiser for this project during the school year. So what does our library pantry need the most? First thing is non-perishable items. As I did just mention, about 20% of the students in our district and in our county as well are impoverished and lack basic food necessities. Hygiene products are also very important. Some of the students on our campus are actually listed as homeless, and these students do not have the necessities to take care of themselves and their hygienic needs. And then lastly, basic school supplies. 49% of our students are classified as economically disadvantaged, and not all of them can afford the school supplies that we require to be successful in classes. So here are some benefits that creating a library pantry could have. It would first provide resources for these students. Second, it's going to help reduce hunger. The students can take the food home, eat it, and then share it with siblings as well. 3, promote inclusion. 4, promote equity. And lastly, 5th, cultivate collaboration on campus. So here's the rationale for the project. Each rationale provided comes from one of the 3 research articles that I found. First one is access to food, and the quote that I picked from this Change Agents article is that specifically, small and rural libraries need their community to understand and uphold barrier-free access to the human record without exception. I am from a small and rural community, and it's true, this is something that we need our community to understand and to realize that a lot of our students face issues acquiring basic necessities, and this is something our community does not seem to quite understand. The second is it meets needs. The library can connect students with important resources and services every day, and if we can meet these 3 specific needs for a large bulk of our students, it would increase equity and it would make their lives a lot better. And then the third rationale here is community support. Libraries are for everyone and should properly serve patrons, in this case the students, and through donations, any type of support, grants, or any kind of funding, we are serving the community because the students are a part of the community and they're an important part of that. And by supporting them, it's also giving support and hope to their families as well. how we're going to measure impact for this project: an increase in attendance. We have a fairly decent attendance rate as it is, but the kids who are absent all the time tend to be from low socioeconomic backgrounds. It will decrease behavior problems and log signatures, which is what my campus does. A lot of the students who do sign the behavior log come from low socioeconomic backgrounds. And then increase morale. If students have what they need to be successful, if they have food in their bellies, they have the materials that they know that they need, and they can feel clean, then this is going to improve their morale and their motivation. It's also going to be measured by student participation. If we have students actively going in and using this library pantry and benefiting from it, we can see a difference. And then lastly, study donations provided. If we can consistently have the kinds of materials that students are looking for, then we know that we have made an impact. And then here are the 3 references from the past 5 years.